From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network and Troy campuses around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Weekly.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Weekly. We're glad you joined us for this look at what's happening in and around Troy University. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Well, April 1st may have been April Fool's Day, but Troy University faculty were not joking about showing their appreciation for Troy students as the university held their first ever Student Appreciation Day. Jordan Elston gives us a look.
Troy University is showing the students how much they care with their first ever Student Appreciation Day.
Well, this is the first ever Student Appreciation Day, and it's just an opportunity for faculty and staff on campus to show students that we appreciate that they chose Troy to attend school, and it's just a way for us to show our appreciation.
Troy is providing many souvenirs and snacks to show the students that they're loved, and based on the turnout, the students love Troy back. McGee says that she thinks that Student Appreciation Day has been a success and hopes to have many more in the future.
I believe it has been successful for it being its first time. I think that a lot of students have come out and they see the support that we're showing, so hopefully in the future it'll be able to grow some more too.
Students said that they had a great time and are looking forward to the next one.
I think it's a really cool opportunity for students to feel appreciated and just like get some free stuff. Yes, I think the pictures is a cool idea, and the drawings and free food. You know, college students love free food, so that's cool too. I think this is a really great idea, and I would love to see it in the future, and more often would be cool too.
Once I got the email, I was very excited to hear about Student Appreciation Day. So, I mean, I'm happy because they're always having another Appreciation Day, so I was glad they had one for the students. As far as WEPA, the printing station, and some of the Troy University souvenirs, I'm really happy they're out here. So we all need a little appreciation every now and then, so yeah.
Jordan Elston, Troy, TrojanVision News.
And while current students were getting recognized, some possible future students were getting their first look at the campus last weekend. Brittany DeBose gives us a look at this year's Spring Trojan Day.
Saturday, Troy University had its annual Trojan Preview Day, where high school students come to get a glimpse of what Troy University has to offer.
Trojan Preview Day is basically a day that we welcome all high school students to come preview our campus, and with that, we let them meet all the different clubs and organizations we have on campus. We allow the chancellor to address them, and then we give them a tour, ending the day with lunch and tickets to the Troy University versus Alabama and the baseball game.
Troy hopes that the information presented to the high school students is enough to make them want to make Troy their home.
We plan on accomplishing persuading students to come to their great Troy University, just showing them what we offer, the different clubs and organizations, along with the majors, dorm life, campus life, athletic life as well.
Many high school students attend Trojan Day each year, and this event is held in both the fall and spring.
In the fall, I say we had about 600 students to come. This year, in the spring, it's a lot less because this is the time people really know where they want to go. So right now, we'll have more underclassmen in high school come to visit us. So I say today, probably have around between 200 and 300.
This is Brittany DeBose reporting for Troy TrojanVision News.
And one would hope that once those students get to Troy, their goal would be to get a job when they graduate. Well, this week, Troy University gave students a chance to try and meet that goal. Deborah Bogart explains.
Troy students met with potential employers, handed out resumes, and took professional headshots in Sartain Hall Wednesday as part of the Spring Career Fair. Over 50 companies and employers were represented, which organizers say is a record high.
We had a great turnout this year. We had over 50 employers, which is actually a record number for us, so we're really happy about that. And students have been coming in pretty steady all day, so we think it's been a great turnout overall.
Law enforcement, public utilities, and TV news were just some of the many fields represented. And with such a variety of career fields present, Kira Oliver said it was important that she talk to everyone regardless of her major.
When you're about to graduate, you realize, there are going to be a lot of job opportunities that fit what you want to do, but may not be within your major. There are insurance companies that, I know nothing about insurance, but just talking to the companies, it sounds like they have, positions available that, fit my description of what I do want to do.
The career fair was not just for those actively looking for a job. Students were encouraged to network and get to know the companies and their representatives. One employer said that networking is the most important aspect of the fair.
I think you're always networking, regardless if you're coming to a career fair dressed professional and handing out your resume to potential employers, or if you're sitting next to somebody traveling on an airplane. You are always selling yourself. You are always networking. And I have found all of my jobs through networking. The power of networking is something that cannot be a match.
And networking seemed to be the focus for organizers as well.
So of course we want them to come, hand their resumes, talk to employers, but one of the most important things they can get out of today is networking. That's really the best way to get a job these days, is just to talk to employers, whether you're a freshman all the way up to a senior. So hopefully they got networking and connections.
Career Services will hold their next fair in the fall. Deborah Bogart, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Sexual assault is a crime that has a potential to affect everyone, especially those in a college environment. Well, this week, a group of Troy University students were doing their part to spread awareness of the crime to try and help those who may be victims. Shantia Wilson explains.
April 1st marks the beginning of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and campus outreach spread the word.
Today, we're promoting sexual assault awareness by asking everyone to take the It's On Us pledge. And it's a pledge, basically, you're making a personal commitment to keep women and men safe from sexual assault.
DeLuca says that providing information to Troy students about sexual assault is important because the lessons learned could end up helping someone in the future.
These things need to be spoken about. Certain people need to be reached out to, and we need to make sure that people hear the information that we have so that they can feel comfortable enough to come forward and seek the help that they need.
Campus Outreach is asking everyone to take the pledge against sexual assault. They will be doing various activities around campus throughout the month of April.
Next week, we will be having another event kind of like this one out here on the quad. It's going to be titled These Hands Don't Hurt, and it's going to be promoting sexual assault awareness much like this one.
If you would like to participate in the It's On Us pledge but were unable to attend Wednesday's event, you can visit their website at itsonus.org and sign the pledge. Shantia Wilson, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The sexual assault awareness activities will continue with These Hands Don't Hurt next Tuesday from 10 to 2 on the Bibb Graves Quad. All students are invited to participate. And last Sunday will go down in Trojan history as the day current head coach Bobby Pierce surpassed legendary head coach Chase Riddle as the winningest coach in Troy baseball history. Amy Alston gives us a look at the big moment for Coach Pierce.
With the baseball team's win on Sunday, a record was broken as head coach Bobby Pierce won his 435th game, becoming Troy baseball's winningest coach. Pierce broke legendary head coach Chase Riddle's record of 434 wins.
I was just telling Dr. Hawkins that 13 years ago when he and I sat down together, after I had a conversation with Coach Riddle on accepting the job and getting his approval, much like you do when you're going to marry a man's daughter. But I remember that conversation very well with Coach Riddle. I go a long ways back with Coach Riddle. He was a big part of my life and my coaching career.
And with Pierce surpassing Riddle's record, he said he still holds firm to the advice from the legendary coach.
You're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are. And why that piece of advice is so important, because baseball is a roller coaster game.
Assistant coach Mark Smart has been with Pierce through all 435 wins and said that Pierce deserves every bit of the recognition.
He gives credit everywhere. He never takes credit. He deserves all the credit. He's a great coach, better person, does a great job with our players and our team. So I'm proud to be a part of it.
And after all his wins and years as a head coach, Pierce's piece of advice was,
stay true to who you are. Make sure your players understand that you care about them. Always have a passion for what you coach and teach. And be fair to everybody that's involved, either directly, the players, support staff, reporters, journalists, umpires, which is very difficult at times. But just be fair to all and respect the game.
We'll take a short break, but when we return, we'll see how some local children got an early start to the Easter holiday. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
This is Dr. Daniel Smith. He's an expert in domestic and international economics. But his proudest achievement is connecting with his students and helping them accomplish more than they ever thought possible. That's the warrior spirit, and it's alive and well at Troy University. Feel it at troy.edu/spirit.
Now back to Troy TrojanVision News Weekly.
On Thursday morning, one Troy University fraternity took some time out to give some area children with disabilities the chance to have a little carnival-themed fun. Sarah Singletary has the details.
The social quad was filled with music and laughter Thursday morning at Pi Kappa Phi's Philanthropy Carnival. Their philanthropy, The Ability Experience, is geared toward children with special needs. One volunteer tells us why she decided to come out and help the cause.
I love special needs kids. I'm actually going to create behavior modification programs that they can use in the school for special needs children. It's my ultimate goal. That's why I'm here at Troy. And I absolutely adore them. They have the most pure hearts. They're the most honest people. And they bring joy to everybody.
While the Ability Experience is Pi Kappa Phi's philanthropy nationwide, one member tells us why their chapter believes a carnival is most effective.
I think it's the most effective way because we get the children involved. We actually bring them out here and so they can have a good time. And nationally it's really recognized. Carnival is one of the biggest things. We have games. We invite the sororities. They bring a game. We have Pi 80 Pi. I got in there and the kids just love to do it. They just put a smile on their face. You just can't beat it.
The special needs departments in all of Troy city schools were invited to participate. A faculty member explains why this event means so much to him.
It's a great event that Pi Kappa and the other fraternities and sororities are putting on to get the kids out and just let them have a little fun, enjoy, and have a great time out here.
The Ability Experience Carnival was the height of Pi Kappa Phi's Philanthropy Week. Sarah Singletary, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Easter is this Sunday, and a big part of the holiday for most of the children out there is the Easter egg hunt. However, the children at Troy University's faculty, staff, and students didn't have to wait until Sunday to hunt some eggs, thanks to Troy Student Government Association. Samantha Cocan has the story.
All Troy University faculty, staff, and students were invited to bring their children or grandchildren to the Student Government Association's annual Easter egg hunt.
The SGA today is having an Easter egg hunt for the children of the faculty and staff, and so this is one of their kind of almost year-end events, and it's one of our favorite events.
Today we're having the faculty and staff Easter egg hunt for their children and grandchildren to come out and do our annual Easter hunt that the SGA puts on for them.
The SGA hosts an Easter egg hunt each spring for children ages 1 to 8 in Janice Hawkins Park, where children can participate in face painting, pictures with the Easter Bunny, and the famous Easter egg hunt.
So today we are having some face painting, and we also have some refreshments. We also have a special guest, the Easter Bunny, for pictures, and also the Easter egg hunt. So we got several things going on today.
Why is this event so important to the Student Government Association?
Because faculty and staff spend so much time at this university, so if the university can give back a little bit to them and their families, so really to help increase that relationship between faculty and staff and administration, I think it's really a good cause.
I think, one, it's a great time for the children of the faculty and staff to get to know each other, to participate in an event together, and it's just a wonderful way for SGA to show their appreciation to the faculty and staff.
Some faculty and staff members said that they enjoy coming to this event with their children every spring, and they hope to see it continue for many years to come.
I just like to get involved with things that are going on campus. I appreciate the SGA putting on this event, and
I'm raising him to be a little Trojan, so it's important to me to bring him up here and let him experience things that go on here.
Oh, it's a wonderful activity. I was excited to see that my child could come out and enjoy an Easter egg hunt in a nice, safe place, and it's so beautiful out here, so it's great.
Samantha Cocan, Troy, TrojanVision News.
A week-long series of competitions between Troy University's fraternities and sororities culminated with a sort of mini-Olympics, the Greek Week Games. Grishma Ral gives us a look.
With flags raised high, friends cheering all over, and an attitude to win, Greek students came together for some friendly competition to wind down the week-long celebration of Greek Week.
We are doing the Greek Games, and all the sororities and fraternities are all competing against each other just to have fun and just build community and stuff.
The different sororities and fraternities competed in field games like wheelbarrow race, football toss, three-legged race, over and under balloon race, and tug of war. There was even a surprise eating contest. Participants said that while Greek games definitely get competitive, it brings them all closer together.
I think the competition helps just by, it gets everybody together, but at the same time, it gets competitive spirits up. So I think that helps all in all.
I think we really enjoyed the games because there's like a lot of girls that, this is your first time doing Greek games, so they're like, don't really know what everything's about, and then like being here, they're excited about placing and playing in the games.
Students said that not only did they enjoy the games, but they also relished the overall experience of Greek Week.
This is my first one actually, and surprisingly I like it. It's pretty tiring, but it's fun between dodgeball and different formals we have going on. It's very interactive. Time you don't get to spend with other people, you kind of get to spend it here and you actually get to meet new people and new connections.
The overall winners of Greek Week were announced at the Order of Omega banquet on Sunday. Alpha Delta Pi won first place among the sororities, while Farmhouse topped the list for the fraternities. Grishma Ral, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Troy University does have a soccer team, but they don't play anything like the way the sport was played earlier this week. Troy students basically wrapped themselves in giant bubbles and took the field for an unusual sporting experience. Victoria Sabinina gives us a look.
On Monday, Troy University Activities Council tried to bring a new entertainment on campus, the bubble soccer. Students grouped into teams and fought for a victory.
Today's event is Bubble Soccer. It's sponsored by Troy UAC. And at the beginning of every school year in August, all of us exec members, we sit together and we come up with ideas that what might be fun for campus and what might campus enjoy. And so Bubble Soccer is on the list along with like movie night and casino night. And so this was just one of the things we decided to bring to campus. This is the first time we brought Bubble Soccer here, but we see from the outcome that this is an event that we should bring out a lot more.
The bubble soccer can leave anyone indifferent, and some students didn't play for the score.
It was fun. I mean, the rugby team came out and we went out and just knocked people's heads off, and we wasn't really trying to score a goal or anything, but I think that's what it's mostly about, is just hitting people.
I played for the rugby team here at the university, so we were out there just trying to hit some fools, and that's what we did, and we really enjoyed it.
Teams consisted of guys and girls as well. One player shared with us what she experienced while being one girl among guys.
It's really intimidating, but it was a lot of fun actually, because they're actually going to knock you over and you don't have to worry about it. Mainly when you fall and then you have to try to get up, and it's like a struggle, but it's worth it. It was a lot of fun. I definitely say people need to come out and do it.
The next UAC event is $1 movie night on Wednesday. Victoria Sabina, Troy, TrojanVision News.
We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll hear some offerings from our friends at Troy Public Radio. So don't touch that dial.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys know statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
The warrior spirit, it's in there. Always has been. Now let it out and take the world by fire. Train well and learn what it means to be a Troy Trojan. Walk with confidence, conquer, claim territory, and climb ladders. Know that you have the power to stand alone, but the comfort of knowing that you'll never have to. Discover your inner warrior. Find it at troy.edu/spirit.
Now back to Troy Trojan Vision News Weekly.
Each week we take some time to hear some of the work done by our broadcast partners at Troy Public Radio. This week we'll get another sample of Talk of Troy, the student-produced newscast of Troy Public Radio. Now let's take a listen.
It's the Talk of Troy. Voices and sounds from the campuses of Troy University. I'm David Cadell. A live production of Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird will be at the Trojan Center Theater this April. Troy Public Radio's Wanda Norris has the story.
It's a story with local flavor that students, theater alums, and 3 child actors will bring to life at Troy University's Trojan Center Theater. Director Tori Lee Averett says a lot of discussion went into the selection of this play.
The first decision that I made was, if possible, I'd like to cast real children.
Casting the right characters allows the audience members to relate to their own memories and experiences.
So we've tried to make it sort of misty and magical in the way that memory works.
Performances of To Kill a Mockingbird will run from April 15th through the 19th. Ticket information is available at troytheater.org. For the Talk of Troy, I'm Wanda Norris.
The Troy University Collegiate Singers will perform their spring concert under the direction of James Brown, Associate Professor at Troy. Brown has made it a point to involve everyone in his concerts.
I have been able to collaborate and involve a lot of different departments. Troy Dance Department will be dancing on a piece. I have 2 of our professors in the Visual Arts Department that will be doing live art, and then I have special guest artists.
This year's theme is Darkness to Light, Introspections on Death, a decision inspired by recent events, according to Brown.
And we've had so many things that have happened within our community. The passing of Sean Miller. He just graduated from Troy and was teaching band in a high school. It's an opportunity for all of us to experience the other side to what death may be.
The concert will take place on August 17th in the Long Hall Band Room at 7 p.m. Thanks for listening to the Talk of Troy. I'm David Cadell. Our show is a production of Troy Public Radio.
Throughout the week, Troy Public Radio can be heard on 89.9 in Troy and Montgomery, 88.7 in Dothan, and 91.7 in Phoenix City. Well, it's time for our last break, but when we return, we'll learn more about the upcoming Children's Health Field Day. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
The warrior spirit. It's in there. Always has been. Now let it out and take the world by fire. Train well and learn what it means to be a Troy Trojan. Walk with confidence, conquer, claim territory, and climb ladders. Know that you have the power to stand alone, but the comfort of knowing that you'll never have to. Discover your inner warrior. Find it at troy.edu/spirit.
Now back to Troy Trojan Vision News Weekly.
Some Troy University students are trying to spread knowledge about healthy living to area children. I had the chance to find out how in this week's Trojan Talk. Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be learning about a field event for area children put together by Troy University students, and my guest today, one of the organizers, Taylor Blue. Thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me.
And as I mentioned, Children's Health Field Day. It's an annual event put on by a class here at Troy University. Kind of tell me a little bit about the class and how you, the students, got involved with something like this.
It's the HSTM event management class, and it is part of our grade to put on. We have 3 events. This is Children's Health and Field Day, and it's part of our grade to go on, put it out. We're broken up into different committees and things like that. So. We just look forward to organizing it and trying to get ahead of the game and do that kind of stuff in the future.
And of course, and you said that as a future. This is something that you're doing as a class. Is something that you may potentially do, it's like on-the-job training, basically, right?
Right. Exactly.
And so let's talk a little bit about the field day itself, okay. and what's going on. What can folks expect if they want to come to be a part of this field day?
Well, we have certain things like an obstacle course, certain obstacle courses, inflatable bounces, relay races, and we'll have healthy living education, because that's what the Children's Health and Field Day is for, is promoting a healthy lifestyle and healthy education. And you'll be able to see that on our social media tweets. The hashtag is BeFitBeFun. So it just promotes a healthy lifestyle, and the first 150 participants will receive a free t-shirt, goodie bag, and a healthy snack.
Good. And you talk about the healthy lifestyle, and how important is it to I guess, teach kids why it's important to start living and being healthy at this age?
It's extremely important. I think that to promote a healthy lifestyle, it'll carry on into when they become teenagers and then adults and everything, especially when you get to college, you get out on your own, you might want to eat certain things and all that, and it might not be healthy for you. So this promotes a good, healthy lifestyle early on. So
and a fun way to promote a healthy lifestyle, because obviously you can tell kids, eat healthy, be healthy.
Right.
But if you incorporate a little bit of fun, it helps a little bit, right?
They enjoy it. Exactly. So that's what we're trying to do, and what we're meaning to do through this, and hopefully it'll work out.
And you mentioned social media out there. So you're incorporating a little social media with this as well this year?
We have certain event management, a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Facebook. And on all that would be HSTM Event Management. You can find everything there. And the 3 different events that we're hosting will be, conducted by different hashtags. Like I said, this one is BeFitBeFun. And it just lets everybody know kind of when and where and things that they need to do, and have information on it. So we also have a website, hstmprojects.com, where other things on other events can be found as well.
And of course, if anyone who's out there, parents with their kids trying to get some information about it, they can go to that same website as well?
They can go to that same website. Everything will be up there. And then, that website will work fine, and then so will the social media, everything.
We'll talk about when and where the event will be.
It will be held April 7th at Troy Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Registration begins at 5 o'clock. The actual event will be held from 5:30 to 8.
5:30 to 8. So about 3 hours of fun out there with the kids, and learning, having fun, education, but they'll also get a chance to interact with the students that have put this on.
Right.
And so, I guess maybe for some of you, that might be an extra educational part of this, is working with small children.
Exactly. It helps out for certain people that want to work with small kids, and you don't see that working with small kids in athletics that much, except for maybe a coachee or coaches or things like that. So I think it helps out a lot with us as students getting hands-on experience with working with kids. So.
And of course, and all of this translates into what maybe some of you will hopefully try to be doing in the real world, right?
Exactly.
And so now with this again, you've got the kids, the parents that want to bring the kids out there, the fun activities, also the chance to bring the kids out there. It's a little fun, but it'll be some supervised and educational fun, right?
Exactly. That's exactly right. We'll have people there that will be taking care of everything and making sure everything runs smoothly and all that. So it will be monitored, and it will work out well.
Okay, once again, if the website, if anyone, the parents out there, they're interested in getting their kids involved with this, want some information about it, where can they go to that website?
It is hstmprojects.com.
All right. And then now, for anybody who wants to get involved with the event itself, when and where is that going to be?
It will be April 7th at Troy Parks and Rec, and it will begin at 5:30 with registration beginning at 5.
And then the first, how many are going to get T-shirts for that?
First 150 will get T-shirts, a goodie bag, and a healthy snack.
So if you want to be one of those first 150 to be a part of it.
Be there early.
And there usually is a pretty good group out there for this event.
There usually is.
Well, good luck with the event, and here's hoping that a lot of area kids get out there and have a little fun and education.
That's what we're hoping. Thank you very much.
Right,
I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us today. And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk. And that's what happened on the first week of April 2015. To find out what's happening throughout the week, you can tune in to Troy TrojanVision News at 5, 6:30, and 10:30 Monday through Friday, or anytime by following us on Twitter at Troy TV News. You can also like our Troy TrojanVision News fan page on Facebook. We hope you join us again next week on Troy TrojanVision Weekly.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt. And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer? Here in the garage.
Closet. Shoebox. Under the bed.
Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.